it's Stephanie with My Time Fitness, and today I have a descending core strength workout for you. So we're going to start off with that warm-up, which is 6 exercises, one time through for about 3 minutes. And then we have 3 groups of 5 exercises apiece at 10 reps, 8 and 6. And then we'll finish up with that cool down, which is again 6 exercises, one time through for about 3 minutes. You will need a mat if you don't have a soft surface, along with a variety of dumbbells, because as those reps get lower, our weight is going to go higher. If you don't have any weights, that's fine. Again, you can use water bottles, soup cans, or you can do the entire workout body weight. Just work against yourself by contracting your muscles like you would have weights. If you haven't already, hit that like and that subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, so definitely check all that out. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we are going to start off with toe touch circles. You're going to come down to one toe, across to the other side, and up for that nice side lean. Next up, we have a side step plus a reach. So we're going to come off to the side and reach. And then we're going to just alternate. Just for a couple of seconds. Next up, we have a ventral raise plus a knee to elbow. So we're going to come here, ventral raise, and then knee to elbow. Ventral, knee to elbow. Make sure you're breathing. Next up, we have torso rotations. So it's right here at that torso. You're going to just rotate nice and slow just to warm up that core. Nice and controlled. Now we're going to switch directions. Next up, we have a torso twist plus a knee. So right here, torso twist plus a knee. There goes my back. Any Rice Krispies is fine as long as there's no pain associated with it. And we're going to finish up our warm-up with an oblique rocker. So right here, we're going to come and reach down for that heel, same side heel. Just squeeze that core nice and tight. All right, go grab your dumbbells and put on your motivating music, and let's get into our first group. All right, we are back with our first group. We are going to start off with a crunch plus a press. So like I said, this is our 10 rep group. So pick that lowest weight that you can perform the workout. That just gives you enough resistance. But again, we're going to be building up that weight as our reps are going down. So keep that in mind. If you ever need to switch up your weights or drop the weights completely, please do so. I'm going to start off I'm going to start off with 3 pounds for me. It is just a reference for you. You pick a weight that is best for you. So we're going to come down, and as we come up for that crunch, we're going to press with our weight. So you're going to come up and press, really press through with that weight, and you're going to feel it all in that core. Really squeeze. All right, that is our 10. Our next exercise is a seated knee extension. So I have 2-pound dumbbells here. We're going to come sit back, keep that core tight, back nice and flat. We're going to knee, and extend. Knee, extend. If you need to, you can drop the weights completely if it's too much for you. And you can do knee, extend. Or you can, again, sit up with your hands, keep your feet on the floor, knee, and just keep it at just the knees. And that burns. All right, next up we have straight leg push-throughs. So I'm going to do 4 pounds here. So we're going to come with our legs straight out. We're going to come up and open those legs and push that weight through and back down. And not kick the wall. Two more. Whew. Definitely burns. I'm already burning. Next up we have a Russian twist. So I'm going to start off with 5 pounds here, just a 1 5-pound dumbbell. So we're going to kick out those feet as far as possible, as far as it's comfortable for you. Keep that core nice and tight, back nice and flat. We're going to go one side, the other, and that's 1. If you need to sit up more, please do so. If you want to make it harder, you can lift those legs. All right, there's our 10. Next up, we will be finishing with a side plank, knee to elbow. We will be doing both sides of our bodies. So I'm going to start off with just a 2-pound dumbbell here. We're gonna come off into that side plank, which you can do off your knees if you want. Have that leg out. We're gonna come to our side and knee to elbow. And you can rest that foot back down. Just a nice squeeze here. You can do a full side plank if you would like. It's up to you. Just get a nice squeeze. Switch to a right side. Make sure that elbow is in line with that shoulder. Halfway. Two more. All right, we're already finished with our first group. We're gonna go ahead and get straight into our second group, which is 8 reps. Make sure you bump up that weight a little bit. Doesn't have to be a big increase, but just make sure it's there. So we're back to that crunch plus the press. I am going to use, I started off with 3 pounds. I'm going to try 5 pounds this time around. So come crunch up and press. Really get a good squeeze there at the top. Two more. And there's for 8. Next up, we have that seated knee extension. I'm going to use 3 pounds per hand this time around. Remember your modifications if you need them. Knee extension. And there is our 8. Next up, we have that straight leg push through. I'm going to use 5 pounds this time around. So we're going to come back, those legs straight in the air, and as we come up, we'll spread the legs and go through. And there's our 8. Moving on to those Russian twists. I'm going to do 6 pounds per hand this time around. If you need to keep the same weight, again, that's totally fine, as long as you're just not lowering that weight, unless you absolutely need to. nice squeeze on each side here. We're done with our 8 already. I'm going to use 3 pounds. 3 pounds per hand here. For our side plank plus a knee to elbow. Right, we are going to switch those sides. We're going to take a quick water break here. So grab a quick drink of water and then we're going to get into our third and final group. All right, we are back for our last group. We're going to get back into that crunch press. I'm going to use, let's try 8 pounds. We only have 6 reps in this group, so we're going to really push it, if we can, with a good form. So come up and press. Really squeeze that core. This group's going to go by extremely quick. Alright, we're already finished with that. Now we're going to move on to that knee and extension. So I'm going to use 4 pounds per hand here. Two more. All right. Back to that straight leg push through. I'm going to try 8 pounds as well here. So legs up. Push through. Nice and controlled. All right, back to that Russian twist. Again, I'm going to keep the 8-pound dumbbell. I really enjoy descending rep workouts. They're great for your body. It's like a change up in strength training. It actually allows you to lift your heaviest at your strongest, believe it or not. And by doing so, it creates better muscle strength and endurance. So it's good stuff. And it's just all around fun to switch up our strength training and our workout techniques and formats, because, you know, sometimes we get bored doing the same type of stuff. So it's nice to switch it up. Back to that side plank, which, let's go for 5 pounds. So last 12 reps here, so let's go for it. Alright, and let's switch for our last 6 reps. And then we're on to our cool down already. All right, awesome job. If you need to, go get a quick drink of water and put away those dumbbells, and we're gonna get straight to that cool down. All right, we're gonna start off with an overhead reach. We're just gonna come up overhead, kind of inch to each side, bring those arms back down. Breathe in. Next up, we have a side bend on our left. So we're just gonna bend off from that left side. Get a nice stretch. If you need to come out of that bend, you can, and get right back into it. Next up, we're just gonna switch to that right side. Switch off to the right. Next up, we have a seated torso twist on our left. So we're gonna come down, left over that right. If you want, you can keep this bottom leg extended outward. Next, we're just gonna switch. Just get a nice twist. Switch that right leg over the left. We're going to finish up with a full body stretch. And so you're going to lay down on your mat and just stretch out your body like someone's pulling you from each end. And then release. Stretch again. And release. Let's get one more big stretch. And release. All right, if you want, you can stay down on the ground. I'm gonna pop back up here. I really hope that you enjoyed this descending rep core strength workout. It was definitely a lot of fun. It went by super quick, and you're definitely going to be feeling it by tomorrow. Other than that though, please hit that like and that subscribe button. Tell a friend, tell a family member. You can join free now on my Patreon, so please check that out. I appreciate that greatly. I'm still looking for my first 5 members, paid members, and you will get a personalized workout along with a shout out. I'm also hoping soon too that I'll be able to actually put together some programs as well for my Patreon members. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you get in a lot of water, get a nice healthy meal, and I hope that you come back to work out with me again tomorrow. Thanks.